Joining us now, the senior Supreme Court lawyer Ryan Karanjawala. Thanks, Mr. Karanjawala, very much for being with us. What are the implications, Mr. Karanjawala, of this report on the Adani Group?
Well, for the Adani Group today, it is a happy day because essentially they have been cleared of any wrongdoing whatsoever. There were three things on which the committee had to look into: whether the Adani Group had maintained its minimum public shareholding, whether the disclosure of transactions with related parties was in accordance with law, and was there any stock price manipulation. They have said that there is no stock price manipulation whatsoever by any member of the Adani Group. They have gone ahead and said that the standard of minimum public shareholding has been adhered to, and they have also said that as so far as the disclosure of transactions with related parties is concerned, the same has been in accordance with law. So for today, for the Adani Group, it's a very happy day. You yourself had pointed out in your introductory remarks that they have also gone ahead and said that the Adani Group has in fact, apart from continuing with its normal course of business, gone ahead and taken certain steps to mitigate and to ensure that investor confidence is restored. So that is, in short, in a summary, what has happened as far as the panel is concerned, the Supreme Court committee panel is concerned. It's a very eminent committee, and all credit to it that it's been able to stick to its deadline despite their busy schedules, and has given the report to the Supreme Court as and when it was required to do.
Mr. Karanjawala, all of this, the entire Hindenburg fiasco has affected market sentiment. It's affected the confidence of those looking to invest in the Adani Group. It's shorn off wealth from those who have actually done that, not just the Adani companies themselves and what they have lost. Do you believe that there is enough in this report to restore confidence of potential investors in the Adani Group?
Well, it's certainly one step forward. Now, I'm not a market expert. I don't know really what the situation is as far as the detailed company runnings are concerned, as to whether one can say, well, confidence is completely restored. But certainly, today is a day when the Adani Group can sit back with a sense of relief and be justified that what they had originally always said has in a sense come true.
Mr. Karanjawala, one final question to you. And it's not quite a political question, so you will please bear me out. In our country, we don't, several political leaders across political lines do not wait for a legal process to happen. They score political points even when there is a process underway. We've seen this in the past with Rafale, and we are seeing this now in an entirely different context. The Supreme Court, let's have a special committee, but that has not stopped our political leaders in raising this for weeks in Parliament. The implication is a lack of confidence for people in the country, instability in the markets, the loss of wealth, international reputation. Isn't this deeply problematic?
It is, but frankly, if you're a public figure of that size, then it goes with the territory. You know, nobody is going to say that, look, you have been alleged to have, just take it in an academic kind of way. Nobody's going to say that somebody's been alleged to have committed a crime, and he says, no, you wait till I'm convicted before you can even talk about it. If you're in the public space, this will be what happens to you. There is no answer. It just goes with the territory.
So how important, in your opinion, was the remarks made by the Mauritian minister when he said that, look, the allegations which have been raised result in aspersions cast on the financial order of the Mauritius, and he says that based on their own investigations, the existence of these shell companies, etc., the allegations which have been made are unfounded. How important are those remarks, sir?
You must give the ministry of any country the respect that you give a minister of your own country when he makes a remark of this kind. Prima facie, at least, you should believe it. Unless someone is able to show absolutely proof to the contrary.
And a final question, just in terms of process, SEBI has been given a couple of more months. They will eventually come out with a report, and it is your opinion that that report may likely put an end to this entire issue one way or the other?
That's the drift. That's the sense I get. You must also know that at the moment, we have only had, because the report just came out by the time we got it, most of us have had occasion only to go through the executive.
Right. Yeah, I must admit that's what I've done. Thanks, Mr. Karanjawala. Wonderful speaking to you. Thanks very much indeed for joining us.